sure enough, it's true. Disney is indeed testing smart speaker technology at Disney World resorts, and I've got to be honest, I have mixed feelings about this. So far, the program is just in the testing phase at the Yacht and Beach Club resort. When you check in at the Yacht or Beach Club, you do have the opportunity to opt out of this new program if you so choose to. The idea behind this is that you say a phrase like, "Hey Mickey," instead of Siri or Alexa or Google, and then this smart speaker can answer your questions. As a side note, the "Hey Mickey" is not confirmed. That's just my idea for what Disney could do with it instead of saying something like "Hey" to Siri or Alexa or Google. The thought behind it is that it's a quicker and easier way for you to access information that you would otherwise have to find on your smartphone. At the time of filming, during the testing phase, these smart speakers are not linked to your My Disney Experience accounts as an example, but I would imagine that's probably what Disney has in mind for the future. Just thinking about the future for a moment, maybe instead of saying "What's the weather?" you could say "Book fast passes for Flight of Passage" or "Find a reservation at Hollywood Studios," something like that where it would need that connectivity. But my question is, would it really get that much use? I'm all about making improvements and updating technology to make our lives better, but I spend so little time in my resort room. If I had a smart speaker in there, it would go totally unused. That being said, if I was staying at the Yacht and Beach Resort, I probably would spend a lot more time at the resort, but probably not in the room. It would more than likely be in the pool or just around the resort. It's just in the testing phase right now, so Disney could maybe cancel the entire thing if guests really don't like it, or maybe it will come to all resorts in the future. Right now, we really don't know much except that they are testing it. That being said, the testing alone has created quite a buzz in the Disney community. From what I've seen, there are two trains of thought. There are some who have maybe smart speakers at home, they love them, super useful, maybe it really helps instead of having to worry about your phone first thing in the morning, you can just talk to that assistant. And there are also those who have privacy concerns. The common concern about privacy revolves around when the smart speaker is listening to you. In order to activate it to ask it questions, you have to say some kind of phrase like "Hey Mickey" or Siri or Alexa or Google, and the question is all about when it starts to listen to you. If it's ready at any time to hear that special phrase to activate it, like "Hey Mickey," does that mean it's listening to you all the time? I have no idea whether or not this is true, whether it's listening in the background at all times trying to gather more information. I have seen the concerns, read the comments, even seen articles about this. I do not have a smart speaker, I've never even tested a smart speaker, so I have no idea, but I definitely understand your concerns. Looking past the privacy concerns for just a moment, will this be of use to guests? I have a feeling like some guests will find it extremely handy and useful for when you're getting ready first thing in the morning, maybe your hands are full, you can just say, "Hey Mickey, when will the bus be here?" It says 7 minutes and you can make your way outside, and there are going to be some who have no idea that it's even there. When I first read about this, I immediately thought to myself, why would Disney be investing money in something like this where you can get very similar answers from your smartphone or even just turning on the TV in your resort room? To me, that just doesn't make any sense. Then all of a sudden, it just clicked. What if Disney not only implemented a smart speaker, but also smart home technology into your resort room? Imagine that you wake up bright and early for another magical day at Walt Disney World and you say, "Hey Mickey, turn on the lights," or "Hey Mickey, open the blinds." Your entire room responds to your commands. Interesting, where have we seen something like this demoed at Walt Disney World before?
975? 975. What?
If I'm right about this and Disney is thinking about putting some kind of smart home technology into your Disney resort, I have a feeling it will be a little bit better than the one you find in the Carousel of Progress. Let's imagine for a moment that Disney did decide to do that, and they brought smart home technology to many, if not all, of the resorts all around Walt Disney World. I guarantee you that would be a game changer, and you would see smart home technology in every resort and every hotel across the country because they would be so popular. It's very exciting to think about, but I think the key here, especially when they're just starting out, is to make sure that guests can opt out of this service if they want to. Either unplugging the smart speaker yourself so it's not in the standby mode, or having some rooms with the smart speaker and some rooms without. As long as they give guests the option, everyone's going to be happy. For me personally, I would probably opt out of having a smart speaker in my room, at least right now, with the privacy concerns and other concerns regarding the smart speakers. But that being said, if Disney was somehow able to implement it with some kind of smart home technology, I would definitely, absolutely want to give that a try. Those are my thoughts. I would love to hear from you. If you were given the choice, would you opt in or opt out of this new smart speaker at a Disney resort? Let me know right there in the poll. And do you think Disney might be considering maybe smart home technologies at the resorts in the future? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.